All right, well, we're going to skip to the next game. We got 3 picks on this game. We got an NFC North divisional matchup. Got the red hot, a little bit of, I would say, the comeback kids, the team that's kind of been slept on this year, the Cincinnati Bengals at the Baltimore Ravens, the scorching red hot Baltimore Ravens, who just came off of a big victory last week against Los Angeles. You got Baltimore -6.5 at home, total set at 47. We got both sides of this pick plus a total. The total is Mr. Sammy. Sammy, what are you thinking about the total here? Is it going to be a shootout? Are we looking at a chess match between Harbaugh and Mr. Zach Taylor?
I think we kind of got some like an area in between, but we kind of have room for that being the total's only at 47. I kept going back and forth in this game. Like, I could see Cincy, keeping it close, even winning, but I could also see Baltimore blowing them out of the water too. I don't see a Cincy blowout, but you never know. But one thing's consistent. I do see both teams, I think, getting to the mid-20s, I would say. The Ravens have been able to score at will against everyone, it seems. They put up 30 plus against the Chargers, 30 plus against the Chiefs. I mean, everyone can do that, but they're up there in offense and points per game. So I think this is going to be kind of I want to say it's like a welcoming party that, hey, since he's here, and they're going to be an issue in the NFC North for the next, X amount of years. So I see a bit of a shootout. I'm not saying it's going to be like 45-42, nothing like that, but give me a 28-24 game. That's an easy over right there. Not a crazy scoring game, but I think that this line's a little over for two offenses that can really light it up. So,
Sam, well, listen, I'm going to jump in before Stick, because you just said the total could, the score could go around 28-24. If it goes 28-24, then Cincinnati covers the +6.5 here, which I think is a very likely, a very high probability that Cincinnati covers here. I mean, you're looking at a divisional game, which I know as an NFC East fan, that all NFC East games are, okay, 9 times out of 10, 8 times out of 10 recently, maybe not have been as close, but these teams are, these divisional matchups keep it close. Cincinnati is a powerhouse somehow, some way. I'm going to be the first one to say I was wrong. They took Jamar Chase, and I think they should have took Penny Sewell, and clearly Jamar Chase was the right choice at their selection, top 5 in the draft. So this game is where they keep up and they can keep intact and keep within 6.5 of this Baltimore Ravens defense. Baltimore's got a bye next week. So I think Baltimore is already ready to kind of take the foot off the gas and say, listen, we get to rest next week. Maybe thinking Cincinnati is still the team they have been of their past, just a walkover and an easy game. Cincinnati gave Green Bay a run for their money last week. Granted, Green Bay covered at the end of the game. Cincinnati was very good. I think Cincinnati +6.5 on the road, which is tough for me. But give me Cincinnati +6 on the 6.5 on the road. Give me Joe Burrow. Give me Joe Mixon. Their defense is whatever, but it's all about their passing game with Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, and Tyler Boyd. And their tight end CJ Uzuma is apparently decent. I mean, I don't know, but they know how to draw up an offense. And give me if Sammy says the way this game is going to go, if he's right, if the game script is high level, high volume, back and forth, and the 6.5, it is easy for him. And I think a field goal wins this game. So I'm going 6.5, and I know Stick, you think Lamar is going to pull this out?
Yeah. So one key stat really stuck out to me for this one, and I really looked at it last week and neglected to take my own advice. I was on the Chargers last week, +3. Also,
Same.
I looked right into the camera and I said sprinkle on the money line too. It didn't even come close.
Not even for a little bit.
So we posted a video on YouTube saying the Chargers will walk. Well, I mean, I posted it and it was my title, so I'll take full responsibility for it. So Chargers will walk into Baltimore and win outright. They didn't do that. I put that on our Insta story, and Sam's friend, who's also a part of capsON on the fourth pair, Alex Garzinski, said the Ravens are the team to beat. And last week I thought it was going to be the Chargers that were the team to beat. I think now it's the Ravens. I think these are going to be two teams that are performing well, but are after this week kind of going to split, go different directions. I think the Bengals are going to have more of a letdown game here, and the Ravens are going to keep it going. I don't think the Bengals season is going to go haywire after this game. but I definitely think they take a step back here. They just handled Justin Herbert, and Joe Burrow stylistically, I feel like is a very similar quarterback to Justin Herbert. So yeah, I'm going to go with the Ravens -6. I think at home here, they're going to welcome a division rival that they're comfy with and be able to win this pretty comfy. So.
I mean, definitely going to be a great game to watch.
I agree.
Thank God I'm not working this Sunday, so I'm happy I could watch this game for once.